Today we're going to be working on comparing numbers. And in order to compare numbers, we're going to remember to do two things. First, we are going to stack our numbers. We're going to make sure we line them up from the ones place on. Then the second thing we're going to do is compare our numbers starting from the greatest place value. So let's take a look at how this would look on a piece of paper. Let's say we have the numbers 24 and 17. Well, the first thing I said we needed to do was stack our numbers. So we're going to take 24, and by stacking them, we're going to put 24 on top of 17. We are going to make sure we line them up based upon our ones column so that our numbers are lined up in the ones column. Let's take a look right here. Then we need to compare, starting with the greatest place value. So right here, we have our ones column, and then we have our tens. So we know that out of the ones and the tens is our greatest place value. So we're not concerned right now with the ones column. We could even block out the ones column. We're only looking at the tens column. Between the digits 2 and 1, we can see that the larger of the two digits is a 2. Right away, that tells us that 24 is the greater number because 2 is greater than 1. When we come up to our number, we have to put our sign, and we have to say whether it's greater than, less than, or equal to. In this case, 24 is greater than 17. One way to remember this is that the bigger edge goes towards the bigger number. We can think of this like a little alligator mouth right here. And the alligator wants to chomp up or eat the bigger number. We can also check our answer by using a number line. So if we have our number line right here, and we want to locate our numbers on this number line, we have 24, which will represent, well, we've been using blue. Let's stick with blue. We've got 24. We'll use a blue dot to show 24. And then we have 17, which will show with the red. And out of these two numbers, you can easily now see that the 24 is located further down the number line and hence is greater than 17. So using a number line is a great way to do it, and stacking the digits. So let's take a look at another stacking the digits question. This time we have 72 and 48 for our numbers. So let's stack them. 72 and 48. We have to make sure our ones column is lined up. When we're looking at our digits, we are looking at the digits in the greatest place value column. So in this case, once again, we're looking at the tens. We're not concerned at all with the ones column. So out of the digits in the tens column, we know that 7 is greater than 4. So in this case, 72 is greater than 48. Writing on the line, 72 greater than. Big part of the mouth goes to the bigger number. 72 is greater than 48. Let's do one last one together. All right, we're comparing two numbers again. We're going to stack these up, and we're going to show that we have 52 and 59. We line them up, making sure our ones are lined up. They are. Now we're going to the greatest place value column. When we get to the greatest place value column, again, we don't even have to think about the other digits yet, but we see we have an issue. 5 and 5 are the same. If they are the same and we can't pick out the bigger digit, that is when we know we have to look at the next digit over. In this case, that is in the ones column. So now, between the numbers 2 and 9, which of those digits is greater? We know that 9 is the greater digit. So 59 is the greater number. If we can't think of which way our arrow goes, we know that the big part of the arrow goes towards the bigger number. So we can, again, think of it as the teeth and the mouth. We're going to chomp up the 59, and in this case, we wrote 52 is less than 59. So remember that stacking your numbers and using a number line is a great way to practice comparing numbers.